What is going on, everybody? Lucky Boy here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the X2Y2 Airdrop that has recently happened and that I claimed and I now have. Talking a little bit over it, what happened, why I actually felt a little bit kind of like pissed off and annoyed. Not like, I guess not pissed off, more like really annoyed more than anything, because it was extremely painful. And at one point I thought, you know what, I might not even get this airdrop because it seems that there's always another problem. This airdrop is going to come about a couple of days back, maybe Monday, Tuesday now. It's now Friday. And yeah, I think it was like 48 hours ago, something like that. Just over 48 hours ago. So what would that be? Friday, 2 days ago, Wednesday, like Wednesday morning. And yeah, I'll talk about a little bit about it, what happened. But ultimately, if you go into Twitter, that's usually where you get to see like the kind of like action, as in what's happening. You know, you can just go ahead and do this. Let's just see if we're logged in or not. Yeah, we are. Perfect. Do this. This is basically where like I find out about everything, because as soon as I jump on Twitter in the morning, I get to see everything that's going on. Yeah, it seems a bit weird, this one. Like, you know, Looks Red came on the scene, gave us an airdrop, and it was obviously had some issues, but pretty clean. You go onto this, and basically what happens when you log in, it pops up with the claim. You go in, and it told you had to list 4 collections to claim the airdrop. I can't actually show you because it is not there anymore. It's probably gone because I have claimed it. But basically it gives you, let's see if we can see this. Let's see if it might not show anymore, but basically in this section here, it came up with what you could claim. You can't see it now. And what happened is, it basically above here it says you have to list 4 different collections that and any in that collection. So you can either list like 40 random things or 4 within a different collection. So obviously that's a collection, collection. And they all have to be, so you can't just list one collection and list every single one inside it. And I did that twice. I paid gas for all of that, obviously on purpose to get the airdrop. And each time there was something that happened that, you know, was holding it up. And so I did that twice to be ready to claim the airdrop ASAP. I didn't want to have to start listing stuff and everything. And 3 times or 2 times or however many times it was, they literally changed the parameters of what you needed to claim. So I was listing things because that's what the requirements were. I was paying gas for all of these transactions. You know, each transaction, obviously every single one transaction. Actually, there's a cost for approving these, and then there's a cost. Yeah, sorry, the cost is to approve the collection. Then like there would be with OpenSea if you're going to sell something on a new collection, and then obviously you've got to go in. And you can kind of see some of them that I still got here, but I went in and did the ones that were allowed, and it said that 4 out of 4 collections have been basically selected by me, which is the criteria that was required to the claim. And then you go back in, it changed. They changed it again. And then I went and did it again. I was like, okay, let's get back up to 4. I'm not, you know, whatever. It's not the end of the day. Obviously, the airdrop should cover these costs anyway, so I'm not too worried. I did it again yesterday in preparation. And then today I've gone on, and then they changed it again. And so I only had 1, and then they're basically saying it does not meet our criteria because OpenSea's volume is not high enough. But at the time that wasn't there. That wasn't a thing. There was no mention about it. There was nothing. And then it's like they're just moving the goalposts every time. It's like, I understand that, yeah, like maybe you do want to start to do that, but people have been listing loads of stuff on purpose because they want to obviously meet the requirements. Now I've got to, so basically I pay 3 lots of gas for something that they really should have just been 1. And you know, of course the airdrop's going to cover it, but it's like, I haven't been given that airdrop yet, so I'm having to foot the bill up front in the potential of me getting this airdrop. And there was stuff to do with like, the website is back online now, you can claim your airdrop, and then it went down again and the website wasn't working. And then they said in Twitter, I probably can't find it now, but they basically said somewhere that, yeah, got 5 times traffic for the airdrop. We are solving the issue. It's like, well, of course, people are going to make money by claiming the airdrop. I would expect 10 times the amount of, you know, like, it's just little things like that which made me think, what, you just think it's going to be business as usual? Like, there's not going to be more volume. And obviously there was so many hold-ups here, there, and everywhere, all different things. The collection was, like, requirements were changing. The website was down. Then, for example, it would show you on here, on the main screen, claim your tokens, and then it would disappear for like 10 minutes, and it would come back, and then you would click claim, and it would not load. And I was just like, can you not just get, you know, if you are a proper business, in my mind, you would know that data. You would basically you would collect that data beforehand for stuff like looks rare. Use that as an example, and you would know that kind of information because that's, you do your market research beforehand. That's how you do things. And it was just really bizarre, and like little comments like this. Those complaining about the rules of the airdrop might regret that tomorrow when the NFT listing rewards come out. But again, it's like, well, we're not talking about, okay, you're gonna reward us a percentage for listing, but that's not the point. We've had to foot the bill up front, and we still haven't got anything back. And if how do I know how many times they change it before they could change it again and again? It's like, how much money do you keep paying out before you kind of stop or give up? It's like, almost expecting money up front and then it's going, yeah, we'll change it. It's like, there was no like sort of, I don't know what the word is, just like courteous, like, is it courtesy or it wasn't like any sort of kindness in the way it was done. It was just like, it's been changed, knock yourself out. I was like, what the fuck? Like, like a lot of people obviously might not have a lot of cash in Ethereum laying around potentially, because not everyone just holds bags. And how many, I was like, well, they could just do it again, they change it again, they could just change. I don't know what's going on. And eventually I did it, and then I was like sod this, I'm getting out. I was happy. I was gonna probably stake it. I was thinking I was gonna stake it, but now I'm like, no, because and there were so many people getting fed up with just random crap, like having a website working, 5 times the amount of people going on the website. I mean, that's not even that much. Of course, for an airdrop, people are gonna, there's a lot of people that want to claim it. 5x is pretty tiny in my eyes, like for something, and the price is now $1.69. I saw it $2.20. And again, like there was other things that went on, like people could claim back here, and then they halted it around here. And then obviously the people that bought that airdrop, got into that airdrop, they could basically sell up here, but we couldn't even get in. We couldn't get that airdrop when the price was up here. Of course, as the airdrop is now released, the price basically comes back down to match pretty much the entry price. And it's just like weird things like that. It's like, it's just making me lose a bit of confidence in it. It's just like, it could work out to be amazing. And there's little things like, people saying, that you actually, what you do is when you give them access to this, you're actually giving them access to your NFTs. So in theory, they could take your NFTs, because when you connect to sell, they have the ability to basically take your NFT. Like, when you sell something, obviously they're basically doing the facilitation between the transaction. And when you're like going on and setting up a collection on here, when you're doing and you're authorizing, you on the left, see, it's fucking so slow. It's just in my head. Only because I've been on here for hours and hours trying to sort stuff out, and it just keeps changing. I feel like I wasted so much time. But you basically got to like approve them to have access to this. And what I actually decided to do after, I was like, this could literally just be like some kids deciding to like rug pull, because like I've seen like sophisticated rug pulls on many big projects, like that Squiggles that came out recently, like that looked like that was one of the sort of more hyped projects out there, and it just turned out to be disastrous. And so like I was like, sod that, I'm getting out. And so the faster that I can get out, the faster I go out. And what you can do is you can go over to like the revoke.cash, and you can just go into your account, your Ethereum token thingy, click these two, go on to the NFTs, and basically I went down and found the ones that I have given access to, in terms of, so you can see here basically the crap ones I've still got given them access to, because they're kind of worthless. These ones, I've revoked the ones that I want more. Like if they did take these, I wouldn't care too much. A couple down here as well. But what you can do is you can see this has now got unlimited allowance on OpenSea. This has got unlimited allowance on, I think that's the Mutant Cat DAO. Again, that's certain things, but I know that number 354 is the one for the platform, and you can go ahead in here and revoke access, pay some gas, $8. And so I went ahead and did that as well, just to cover myself so that they're not connected anymore. So this collection is not actually connected to the X2Y2 platform. And again, like it would have been nice to hold this a bit and let everyone dump if they wanted, and then sell, on a bounce up here somewhere at least, or sell half and keep half. But by the time I got out of there, I was like thankful that I actually even got the airdrop. Obviously now looking back, I got 0.75 Ethereum. So I got like $2,200 or something. Of course, like I'm not pissed off that I got that and like, upset about it, but it was that kind of like uncertainty and nervousness that was created before I had the airdrop. Obviously, before you get that airdrop, you don't, there's no guarantees you're going to get it. Like with life, you never make any guarantees. Oh, I'm definitely getting that, because things happen. Anything can happen, and so like until you get that thing, I never celebrate. There's no celebration. So the airdrop was there, and yeah, people, I had someone comment on Twitter saying, oh yeah, getting upset with having a bit of a bad feeling about getting free money. It's like, well, once I got the free money, I wasn't so upset anymore, but it was the whole process that was drawn out over days, and me refreshing the website all the time and checking Twitter, and the parameters changing, and having to pay three times lots of gas, and still haven't received anything, and the website barely working. And I was just like, what in the hell? And so after all that is when I was just like, no, I'm getting out. So this could be a great project long term. I don't know, but right now I was just so relieved to actually get in and out without and actually having got it, because it was just like, I got to the point where I was just like, I don't even know if I'm going to receive this, because or by the time I receive it, the price is going to be so low that it's not even really worth that much anymore. So it was all that legwork and trying to fulfill their jumping through hoops almost for them to end up like that. So of course, at the end of the day, yes, I'm very happy, and it's free money, and I'm not upset now, but I'm talking about the experience, that kind of feeling that I got before I had received the airdrop. Because again, until you receive that airdrop, you don't count your chickens or whatever. And so yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Obviously, if anyone wants to go claim it, you can go ahead onto the website, connect your wallet. It will pop up at the very top of this website. Claim, a little banner, a little pop-up. See how slow these things are? I wish I could show you, but apparently it doesn't want to even load. It pops up at the top anyway, like below the banner, below this bit on the first page. And you can go ahead and claim. Obviously, you can read how to meet the criteria. I just did 4 collections that don't have this flag. So it could be like these 3 and that one. And then lists like these. And there's like a certain criteria that you can't list it for more on this platform than OpenSea. I did it and it updated, and then I could go ahead and claim. And then I had to jump over to Revoke Cash. All the ones that I really didn't want to lose, I just revoked, paid some gas. Because obviously now that I've done that and got the airdrop, I'm happy that I've got the airdrop, and I'm happy to pay the gas. And what I actually did is I jumped onto the MetaMask, and you can go ahead and add the asset. Oh, it's not on this computer. This is a different PC. But basically on this page, again, it's not working. If you go to rewards, maybe it will work here. Yeah, add X2Y2 to MetaMask. So basically go ahead and do that. Oh, I can actually do this because I haven't done it on this computer. Add token, like that. And then you can find it already in your wallet under assets here. So when you get that airdrop, you can instantly go in here, click swap, type in, I think I had 966. Let's see what that's worth now. 1,800. So I'm up about $350 more than that. Select the token that you would want to convert to, whatever you want, Ethereum, USDT, and go ahead and process that. And that's what I did. And so that's, yeah, pretty much the full kind of workaround. Again, I don't know what's going to happen with this price. I don't care right now. It's a shame that the experience was quite negative, because I was happy to sell half and keep half. But at the end of the day, I've got out of it now, and I can move on and not worry about it. So enough from me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.